Hri200 welcome to my channel. So let's get our Yaesu 818ND connected into the WiresX system using the Hri200 box. So the HRI connects to the laptop just via a USB, and there's a 10-pin connection in the back of the Hri200 box, and that plugs straight into the 818, 817, and there's a 6-pin connection at the back there. It's not the one for the amplifier, it's the one for data. Okay, once you've got those two, then you need to register with WiresX, and they will give you your room and node number. It's 2 lots of numbers, and to get that, you click here where it says member registration, and at the bottom put your email here, send it, and then once you've given the details that they require, they'll send you back a couple of numbers 2 or 3 days later. Sometimes I've had them on the same day. Once you get all those numbers, you can then log into your account. So I'll just log into my account. Let's put my details in there a second. So we are now logged into our account. We go to where on the left here it says node owners page. Scroll up and you've got everything you need here. The software is here, second one down. You've got the instructions, and I think pretty sure that once you start loading the software, it also allows you to install the drivers you need as well. So here we are at the login page for the first time. We're going to put in the numbers that we got from Yaesu, which is 7. These are the numbers you'll use for your room and your ID. So let's just put them in. This is the first time test with the Yaesu 818. So fingers crossed. The idea is that even though it's an analog radio, and the details have gone in, as you can see. Click OK. There are settings that we can configure. Let's just let it all fire up for now. There you go. It's all starting to fire up. Remember, there's no fusion connection here. There's no C4FM connection. This is analog radio. Now we're just going to go to File on the top here, File, Transceiver, and look, you'll see that it says RX-TX FM. So we are connected via FM, and that's because of the 6-pin connection in the back of most older Yaesu analog radios, which I think is really cool. Now we try and connect to America Link, which is 2, I believe is, now I better show you what I just did there. You can right click and add these to favorites. At the bottom here, you've got room IDs, different rooms that you can connect to. If you see one you like, and it does take a while for everything to populate, but this is the entire WiresX system, which is massive, and it is the best way to connect, although you can use your hotspot, and you can use the STU20 cable on a digital radio. But right, so that's your room IDs at the bottom. Then you've got here, for example, look, you've got 9M4GPT. These are user IDs. You can connect to these people direct if you want. And some of these rooms at the bottom are analog rooms, but we're going to use this system where you go connect and you manually dial. So connect to, and that American link is 21080 if I'm correct. I'm going to click OK, and they do have an analog connection. So right now, I am in America Link. I'm on an analog radio. I don't have any C4FM equipment. And then we're going to try and give a call out, just in the normal way. Now, this is actually, I was going to show you the transceiver settings. So let's quickly disconnect. We know it's working. We'll go File. Again, Transceiver. And see the frequency here says 144000. Now, we do need to change that to something we want to use. So let's just go 145.000 just for test. Now we can set tone, power. There's a few things we can set. Click apply, and what should happen is my radio should reboot. Notice I was in the menu there. Just make sure I'm in VFO mode, I think. So I think it might have an effect. Yeah, just make sure we're in VFO mode, and we'll click apply. So we'll just look at transceiver settings again, File, transceiver. We've set the frequency as 145,500. I've noticed that we've had to manually put that in on the radio. Click OK. It's just simplex, analog, no tone, but you can set tones here, look. Click OK. Now remember, we're not using the 818 to talk. We have to use another radio. The 818 and the Wires X now has effectively become a hotspot. And so you can see my bowphone there. If I connect to a room, we've got America Link here. Now, some rooms will accept analog connections, some won't. And if you search through at the bottom here where it says room ID, you'll see places that say analog room, but just try your luck, and same goes for different users. So let's just try and connect here. I found this one here again to America Link. Let's click connect. I'll connect it in, but I'm not sure if people can hear me. On America Link at the moment, it's the middle of the night, so I'm going to try and talk via the both. See the bowphone here? I've got that on 145,500, so I'll just pick it up and see if we get any TX. Now, if it TX is the screen on the top left where you can see the word America Link here, will go green, and we'll just call for a contact, see what happens. And the radio, the 818, should go into TX, and hopefully you can see that. Let's give it a go. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, M0FXB calling for a contact. So I did see the radio shows me receiving the signal. Now it could be a case of they have to have the analog connection kit as well to hear me. But it's still, I'm still on the Wires X system. It means that someone else with a analog radio, I've tried it with a 991, I've tried it with an old 8900 I've got. Someone else with similar equipment, they might have the SCU kit with the analog connection. I'm getting feedback cables now. Am I getting feedback because someone spoke? Not really sure. So let's give it another go. M0FXB, Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo. Am I being received on the system? Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo. Now, there are analog connections, I forgot to say, and there's also you have to set up, make sure your ports have been opened. Now, mine have been opened, and I'll show that. We'll go disconnect. We disconnect. You can see it feeding back when I disconnected there. It does. You hear the radio, the 818 click. Just go to Tools, Port Check, and they should all be green. See, mine are all green. Now, I've got a separate video on setting up your ports, but you're opening ports in your router to make sure that all communication can happen. Let's have a look here. So let's try let's try CQ UK. That's always a friendly room. Yeah, it's not letting me in. It's not an analog room. So we're looking down here at the bottom, the section that says FM or analog room. Just trying to find something now. Here's one here, 10-meter FM room. Let's just connect to it and see what happens. Grab my bowphone. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, calling for a contact, M0FXB. And you can see it says member not in room. If you look here on the right, you get what you're seeing, get your data. So I think that's it. I think keep tinkering. Well, if I get a contact, I'll do a video. So you can disconnect here. Right click to connect as people. Just try someone individually. Right click, connect. It's connected me to AB4AZ. If I key the mic, M0FXB. Not sure how that works. Disconnect on that. Disconnect. Let's try America Link again. At least it connected. Connect. Give a call. Because what they might see here is just a dead carrier. Mike 0, Foxtrot, X-Ray Bravo. Am I being heard? M0FXB. I know that if I call my friend to turn on his analog, same setup, me and him can talk, but it's early hours of the morning. It's still in American link at the moment. We'll go view down to audio adjustments, and look, you've got sliders here. SP level, and you've got a slider that you can move there. And these two boxes give you a direct link. Look, watch this. See the sound properties? It opens up the 1212 M0FXB, the settings, inside your PC. Let's do the other one. And then you've got these as well. So that's quite handy. Any frequency tone. I just want someone to speak. Let's try again. Again, I'm holding my Bofung. Mike 0 Foxtrot X-ray Bravo. Calling for an audio check. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. Anyone receiving me? So you can see it's going green. When I'm TXing, it's going via my 818. It has to be, because that's the only RF connection into the WiresX box, which is using then the 6-pin lead in the back. So the problem is it's like 3 in the morning in America. Let's disconnect and try CQ UK. Oh no, CQ UK wouldn't allow it. I noticed that when I disconnect my Bofung, I can hear my Bofung. So we need like, let's try, what we need is someone that's awake. We don't really know who is awake. Let's try this one. 2 meters, connect. CW room. Member not in room. But if we key, M0FXB test, M0FXB test. Pretty cool, eh? If we go to audio adjustments, when we key, do we see anything? M0FXB, it does say monitor there. Oh look, 1212, M0FXB. Can we slide that up? M0FXB, M0, 1212. And then when it outputs, you'll receive something. So you can see that M0FXB test, M0FXB, something's happening. Close. You should notice it does announcements. If I turn up my Bofung, disconnect, do that again. Let's connect to America Link, and then disconnect. I didn't hear an announcement, but I did hear it does key up. All right, let's keep trying. You've seen the setup. I'll do a separate video showing you from behind the radio, but it is literally just the data going straight to the radio number 1 on the WiresX. See if someone else is awake here. La la la. You got a message there on HRI from Vincent. Look, has come from through. We all like playing with our gadgets, don't we? Right. Cool. There's one there. Connect. It says member not in room. Because what it is, when you got your Hri200 box, you get your own room. So, which is good. It means you've got an ordinary analog set. You don't have to have a C4FM set, and you can play on this WiresX system. That's the point, and you've got your own room as well. So let's do New York. No, New York's middle of the night as well. Connect. There's another one there. Member not in room. Disconnect. I'm getting feedback because the 818 transmits, and I've got the volume too loud, and the Bofung is too near the 818, so you're getting feedback. Alright, let's connect back to... Let's keep trying with America Link. I'm there, so... Might just pause and wait for someone to speak. M0FXB audio check, please. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. Am I being heard on the system? Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause and wait for someone to speak and see if I can hear them. The idea is when they do speak, it puts my 818 into TX, and then we can, even if they can't hear me, I should be able to hear them. Okay, we're going to leave it as that for now. I can hear, stations are coming through, but I can't actually hear them talking. So we're going to do more tests, but this is the setup so far. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.